Hello and welcome. In this video we are excited to show you the new and improved features in Gamma Dental software version 8.9. One of the key improvements in this update is the new fully automatic alignment of scan data in the Gamma digital workflow. With version 8.7, a digital workflow was introduced. A bite fork with impressions of the upper jaw is scanned together with a transfer block. This allows the software to correctly relate the upper jaw scan to the anatomic or kinematic hinge axis, which is essential for accurate digital mounting in the virtual articulator. Previously, aligning the scan data required a manual process, where the used transfer block had to be selected after that three corresponding point pairs had to be marked on the two scans. With this update, that alignment can now be performed automatically, significantly speeding up the digital workflow for intraoral scans. Automatic alignment is enabled by default and applied in both alignment steps, but it can still be disabled in the first step of the workflow if manual alignment is preferred. The transfer block used is selected automatically. In the following steps, the bite fork scan is aligned to the transfer block, and then the upper jaw is aligned to the bite fork scan. In both cases, the alignment quality can be verified visually and numerically before proceeding. Another new feature is support for face scans and textured 3D models. Cadius 3D now fully supports textured meshes for import, display, tooth segmentation, and export. This also makes it possible to integrate face scans into the workflow, allowing aesthetic parameters such as the relationship between the bipupillary line and the incisal plane to be considered during analysis and design. To ensure correct orientation of the face scan in the virtual articulator, the kinematically determined hinge axis points and the infraorbital point can be marked on the skin before scanning. These reference points can then be digitized during import in the 3D Data Assistant using the manual 3-point articulation. Navigation in the 3D environment has also been improved. When switching between predefined views, such as the frontal, right lateral, or top view, the transition is now animated smoothly instead of changing instantly. This provides a more intuitive and visually consistent navigation experience. When performing a condylography recording with Kadiax 4, the coordinate system now shows the real-time distance between the current stylus position and the previously set reference position. This makes it much easier to check the reproducibility of the patient's reference position, both before starting a movement recording and afterwards, to see if the same position was reached again. It can also help you decide whether a refix of the reference position is needed. And there's more. Refixing the reference position is now much more convenient. Instead of switching away from the coordinate system, you can now use the new Refix Reference Position dialog and keep the coordinate system visible the entire time. This makes it much easier to confirm the correct patient position before triggering the recording. We've addressed the issues that prevented Gamma Dental software from running flawlessly on macOS via Parallels Desktop. Now, all features are supported, from Kadiax recording and patient documentation to virtual occlusion analysis in Cadius 3D. A new Kadiax driver for ARM systems lets Kadiax work on Apple Silicon and some Windows ARM notebooks and tablets. These were the highlights of the new Gamma Dental software version 8.9.1. For all updates and detailed changes, check out the GDSW update information on our website and linked in the video description.